Hello there, and welcome to the DJ Photography, the second challenge. I should get out
Woo!
my what is it called? What is it? Slideshow. I made a slideshow, which you probably
There you
all
go.
are seeing right now, because I'm gonna edit it into the video. But as for this, I need it. I need to see it. I need to know who we're going through. So we'll go through this like the other one, day by day. We will look through everything. We'll comment on the photos for a little bit because there is a ton of photos. This time around, instead of just me versus Jessica, we had 6 contestants. We had uh,
Yeah,
me, Jessica, we had my brother Christopher, we had my cousin Rachel, and then we had my aunts, also Jessica, who we will be referring to as Jess, and then Sandra. So we had a big pool of contestants this time around, which made it
we did.
very competitive. Looking at the numbers.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yes, and I hope you guys are all watching right now when this premieres. If not, then I mean, I can't really speak to you if you're not watching this. So really
I will
quickly.
say.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that when we were doing the competition, I saw a lot of the photos on people's Instagram stories, and then you shared all of them with me. And looking at them on my computer, the it looks so much clearer when it's not on Instagram. I think when you post things to your Instagram story, it makes things look a lot blurrier than it is. Because looking at it on my laptop, like, especially with, Christopher's first photo on Instagram, you didn't see, like, the details of on the photo, and looking on my laptop, it looks so much more crisp and clear, and it's a really nice photo.
Yeah,
But
no,
that's
I get what
true
you're
for
saying.
a
Like
lot of these
a
photos.
lot of the photos, Instagram. I mean, not the best place, but the easiest place to share it with everybody, so
Yeah.
everyone gets to see what's going on. And you were saying the same thing when I forgot which day, but you said you were taking a picture and the colors were looking different on Instagram compared to on your
It was
computer.
the second day. I can't even the second day, it was our flowers day, where I edited because I did color correction in Lightroom, and then I shared it to my phone from my laptop, and I was looking at it, I was like, "These colors," not even on Instagram, just in my photo, like, library on my phone, it looked so much different, like, the colors looked a lot colder, and it like, holding it next to my laptop.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So,
Can you hear
in
me?
summary, it looked totally different, but she figured it out in the end.
Yeah, yeah, it ended up working out fine, but it kind of blew my mind how different the photo could look from my computer to my phone.
I think that varies, like not just brightness, but just the way like the settings are. Like I know that's something we don't really mess with, but
Yeah,
just how default it is.
yeah.
Yeah. So carrying on, I'm gonna go over the rules really quickly. And I realized as we were going along, I had to keep adding or like not adding rules, but keep like changing it to where it sounds more clearer and stuff because everybody always had
Mhm,
questions. Because for you and me, we kind of
mhm.
already knew what we were doing, but adding so
Yeah.
many people, it helped know like not knowing an answer and coming up with something to write down. And I have like if we do this when we do this a third time, I'm writing a lot more rules because there was a lot of loopholes in this challenge. I'm just gonna
I
say that
noticed
now.
that. I noticed that looking at some of the photos, I was like, "Hmm,
I mean, saying this now, all the photos in this competition were
wait
legal
a wait."
within the rules.
Okay,
But for
okay,
next time, I am going to be adding a couple more things.
okay.
But as it
I feel like the
stands,
way that we did the rules for the first time we did it, it was very, like, I don't know why we just, like, we're kind of always just on the same page, we always knew what we were talking about.
we're always on the same page.
Yeah,
So,
we are.
I mean, it works out for
We're
us.
Yeah, especially when we're playing Pictionary together.
Exactly. Oh, and just a shout out really quickly. Jessica finally got a Switch, so be on the lookout for more videos coming down the line for
Heck yeah.
loading
I'm
player two.
excited.
And then, okay, so just to go over the rules really quickly, these are the rules that were set for the second challenge. Only the contestants can take the photo. Subject must be in focus and in frame, and by subject I mean whatever the theme of the day was. So like flowers, you had to have the flowers in focus and in frame. Theme will be announced the day before. We did that just to keep everyone else on their toes. And we're gonna keep that. Editing is encouraged, which a lot of people did, but not required. So it does if it's like last minute, didn't really have time for editing. That's okay. And then post to Instagram stories by 11:59 p.m. day of taking photo. The competition is from Sunday to Saturday with a new theme each day. And I also added a judging scoring sheet just to clarify everything. We had 3 judges. We had my brother Matthew, we had my friend Edgar, and we also had. Please don't tell me frozen.
My girlfriend's mother, Amanda. Am I frozen?
No, no. Okay, cool.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, it helps when you dance.
Okay, cool. Sweet. I'll keep doing that.
Okay, so they went through each day and decided first through sixth place for each day. And if you get first place, you get 6 points. All the way to sixth place, you get 1 point. And the contestant with the most points after all 7 days wins the whole competition. Photos were judged by theme, how close the theme was to the photo. I said that. Yeah, that sounds right. The quality of the photo, and then the judge's preference, which I call the Matthew rule because basically it comes down to what stands out to him.
Okay.
Day 1, architecture. And this is the one you came up with the idea for.
I'm glad that you remember which ones each of us came up with because I wouldn't be able to remember.
Well, architecture is a big word, so I knew you had to come up with it.
Thank you. Thank you.
But no, that one was intriguing because when you first came up with it, I was thinking, "Oh God, am I just going to take a picture of my house?" Like,
Yeah.
it had me thinking. So that was great. It pushed me like outside my boundary because a lot of the photos are still just in around my house, but it had me go out, and
Yeah.
that was fun. How was the
But you
experience?
you picked a cool place.
Thank you. So, going
Okay.
through the slideshow, the first picture that is shown right here in between me and Jessica is a photo by my aunt Sandra, and this
Mhm.
is a lovely picture.
It is, I agree.
I cannot remember what tower that is in San Francisco.
I can't say either. However, I do think that you can see it in the background of her last photo,
Mm. And we'll get there when we
if
get
you
there,
remember
but
which one
probably
that is.
it is one of the
Okay.
taller towers in Sandra's photo. Love the black and white. Love like
Me
it's not
too.
just like one architecture. You get like everything, and it's so seamless. That's what just appeals to me. It just seems seamless.
Well, and this was one of the ones where, like, this also looked kinda grainy on Instagram, and looking at it on my laptop, there's, like, really crisp lines, and I do think that this picture looks really nice in black and white because you have a lot of contrast between, like if you look at the top balconies, they all look white, and then you kinda see it as you go down, it goes from white straight to, like, a really dark, like, charcoal gray and black.
Moving on to photo number 2, which is Christopher's. This one, like you said, did not look good on Instagram, and I was
Yeah.
really like I felt confident like after the day of Instagram that I was like we were gonna be over Christopher, like he was gonna be one of those towards the bottom because of Instagram.
Yeah. I really like the colors on his too, and I think the lines that look really crisp on my laptop where they didn't on Instagram are the I don't even know what you call them, the things on the right-hand side with the, like
The towers, the
yeah, I guess so,
phone
with the
tower.
metal with, like, the metal
Uh,
grid lines. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's like the bridge on the right and the things that are on top of it.
oh, okay. No, I see what you're talking about now, and I have no idea what the name of it is.
Yeah, but that looks really nice on this photo, and I like the colors a lot too.
I think it's the lack of colors that I like about it. That like
Mm.
it's got that
Well, I mean, pretty much nothing really has color except for the sky, which I like.
yeah, and it's just that like kind of morning pink sky, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, I like it a lot.
Moving on to Rachel. This is the back seat or the front seat? No, this is the front seat because the cars are moving forward. Of
Oh,
the Bay
yeah.
Bridge.
I like the angle that's taken at,
Whatever nice you have to say didn't get picked up. You dancing?
kinda crooked. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Okay, cool. What
ooh,
were you
ooh,
saying?
ooh. I said I like the angle that it was taken at. I like that it's kinda crooked.
Yeah, me too. I like that, like especially this shot, you still get the city in the background, not just the buildings, but the houses. Like you don't see that on Instagram
Yeah,
either. So you
yeah.
get where you're going to.
And it also it's nice because I've driven into the city a number of times. It feels like when you're driving into the city, and it's a nice feeling.
Yeah, I'm usually asleep at this point, but of course, not driving.
I was gonna say, so you've never driven yourself, I hope.
And
That's
continuing, I believe, within the city to the next photo. This is Jess's photo. I don't
mhm.
think I've been here. Is this in the city?
It could be.
It could be. It also seems like something that could be in Oakland as well. So
That's true. Do they live in the city?
yes,
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like it could be in either San Francisco or Oakland.
yes. But I do love not only the architecture but also everything else that's on it.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
It's a peaceful feeling.
I agree, especially in the black and white.
hmm Between all of them, you and me had kind of similar like ideas when it came to like more historical buildings, I would say,
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
which segues into my photo of St. Dominic's Church. This one, I just kind
Yeah,
of went out, took the
this is
picture.
a really cool angle.
A weird angle, in a good way or in a bad way?
No, I said a cool angle.
Oh, they said weird. Okay, cool.
No, I said cool. I
Thank
said
you.
cool. And I like that it looks like you saturated the colors of the building and it looks really like tan. I like that, especially in contrast to the white sky.
Mhm. Luckily, it was like a foggy day. There was some blue that I edited out, but the fog really
Mhm.
helped with kind of bouncing the light back at the almost a castle, back at the church.
Castle. Yeah.
Speaking of castle, though,
No, I like it a lot, and I like that there's like yeah.
oh, I was gonna segue into yours, but you can keep talking about mine by all
Oh,
means.
well, I was gonna say that I like that there's really a pop of color. I don't know how to say this word, but above Bene Benedicere, Benedicere, that's what I'm gonna go with. Where it's got like the blue, it's where the cross is, the black and
Yeah,
white cross, and it's got the blue around it and like some red in the curtains. That's like a really nice pop of color, kind of hidden in the middle of the photo that I really like.
I totally forgot I did that, but thank you for noticing. I honestly, it was an accident when I did it, but I just kept going with it. So I'm glad that worked
No, it
out,
looks
and I'm
cool.
glad you noticed it. That makes me feel good.
I gotcha.
But speaking of castle, where's this is in the San Diego Zoo, you said?
Oh, you're frozen.
Well, that's okay. I'm recording on my end, so I'm gonna get picked up.
Well, I'm saying I can't hear you talk though. If you're
That
frozen on
is
my end, I don't know what you're
true. Uh,
saying.
your photo, it's in the San Diego
Yeah.
Zoo, right?
It's next to the San Diego Zoo in Balboa Park. So they're literally like right next to each other. So
Oh,
you can see if you take the gondola ride at the San Diego Zoo, you can see this from that bird's eye viewpoint.
okay. 'Cause the way I described
But
it to
yeah, it's
Matthew,
at
'cause
Balboa Park.
I didn't know like how it was with the zoo, so I told Matthew that I thought it was in the middle and the zoo surrounded it. And he's like, is there animals inside the building?" I'm like, "I don't know."
That'd be kind of sick if like there was a tiger just like chilling up top and like pokes out the window.
That would be super cool. But are you
Yeah,
well, I don't think you're able to go inside now, but was that a place you could have?
that is a good question. I don't
Oh,
know the
okay.
answer to that.
Okay, so you were just inside the
Um,
zoo to Hey, wait, quick question.
mhm,
Was the zoo the place where you took the from the first contest the something hanging?
yes.
Okay, because just now looking at it, I see the lamppost and flashed back to that. Wait, that's the same lamppost from last time. You have really great shots in the San Diego Zoo.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, they're different. They're technically like different places because this is
Well, yeah,
outside of the zoo, but
yeah.
they may use the same exact lamppost. Who knows?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's right there. But
Yeah.
I do love the pop of color on the. I want to say that's glass on the smaller building.
Mhm. I mean, I think it could be. There's, like, tiles, I think, and then there's
Oh, okay,
glass
yeah.
windows.
It's tiles, but I love the pop of
Yeah.
green and blue and then yellow as
Thank you.
well.
Me too. Thank you.
It's just very subtle.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah.
zoom out.
'Cause you get a lot of, like, kinda light blue. This is really close to the sunset, and then you get the beige and the tan from the buildings, and then you get a little treat pop of color on there. 'Cause
Nice.
even trees look pretty dark. Can you hear me?
I can
Ooh,
now.
ooh, 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 ooh. Sweet.
Cool. What were you saying?
Alright. I was just saying that, even the trees in the photo look pretty dark. You can't really see that they're green because of the lighting.
That is fair. The ones more in like natural light, you can tell if you're like really paying attention to the green that it's green.
Mhm.
But the ones in the shadows, it's just basically a super like dark
They're
green
basically
close to
black.
black. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's amazing.
for sure.
So for
For
day
sure.
one, the way I'm gonna do this, and I will show scores down below or to the side, wherever we're at. I know we're in the corners, and then everything else is in the middle. Um, so the way I'm gonna announce things is I'm gonna start with saying who got second place. So then you don't know. So that person can already celebrate second place already. Then I'll go
Okay.
from sixth to fourth, and then I'll go one. So whoever's last is automatically third, just to build suspense.
Okay.
So, and then I'm gonna go through each judges. So each one will be different, and total will be written down here because I don't want to do the math in my head right
Okay.
now. So this is Matthew scoring for day one. So
Okay.
in second place was yours.
Sweet.
As for Egger's judging, second place was Sandra's. Sorry, the way
Okay.
I wrote it down was points, not place. So
Oh, okay.
everything's kind of backwards. And then as for second place for Amanda, correct?
Yes.
Okay, for Amanda's scoring is also yours. See, defending champion starting off strong, everybody.
Thank you so much.
hmm And then I'm gonna be starting with sixth through fourth. So for Matthews, in sixth place was Rachel's. For Eggers was also Rachel's. For Amanda's was also Rachel's. Rachel, we love you. uh, as for fifth place for Matthews was Sandra's.
Okay.
As for Eggers, it was Jess's. As for Amanda's, it was also Sandra's. It's interesting to look at that where, well, Edgar put Sandra in second place, how the other two put her in fifth. So that's how drastic these points are. So you will not know who truly wins until the very end, unless you have a calculator with you and you're doing this with us. Then you're smart.
Yeah.
Where was I? Ah, yes, fourth place.
Okay, so
Fourth place for day one under Matthew's scoring was me. For Edgar scoring day one for fourth place. Sorry, everything's backwards. Was you. And for Amanda's day one, fourth place was me. Now,
yes, sir.
first place. First place for Matthew goes to Christopher. For Edgar, also Christopher. So
Nice.
hot start for Christopher. God, that was challenging for no reason.
That's okay. You're doing great. You're the
So
one doing the majority of the talking here, so,
that's the problem.
you're doing
I'm
good.
kidding. Uh, and then for Amanda, day one, first place to Jess. So that left third place for Matthew. For Jess, Third place for Edgar was me, and third place for Amanda was Christopher. Okay, you know what? That seemed long and confusing overall. So
It did. It did.
I'm gonna change my mind halfway through this. I'm not even halfway through. This is just day one.
You
Uh,
know what? It was a trial run. We
trial by
tried
error.
it out. There
Trial
was a
by
lot of
error.
talking.
This is still gonna be edited in
Yeah.
because we're not gonna repeat ourselves because it is late. Well, for me,
Okay.
my standards. Jessica, this is like morning time.
The day is still young right now.
The day is very late for me.
Wow.
So the way I'm going to do this
Okay.
from now on is I'm going to go through each judges and I'm going to hand out the pointing system. Again, it will be all
Okay.
listed down below, not down below, but in the video somewhere. So you'll see it, it'll make sense, and then I could just streamline it. So,
Sweet.
day 2,
Me
flowers.
too.
Was this my idea? I think this was my idea.
Probably.
This one was a tough one.
I mean, it's tough because it's winter and not a lot of flowers are in bloom in winter, but you had to get creative.
Yeah, and then this is what I mean by loopholes because I didn't even use not live, live flowers. Mines were fake.
Okay. You know
But
what? They were still flowers.
yeah,
I had,
right?
actually funny. I have
I mean, I hope it's funny
my
because
bed.
you're
That
still
could.
frozen. Say, look forward to when we actually do this like live together. Editing will be so much easier. Hey, look,
Yeah.
the flowers.
I was saying I have fake flowers next to
See,
me that I guess
gotcha.
that I could have used, but I didn't.
Those would have been fun.
We got these to decorate the bedroom for Christmas because they're poinsettia flowers.
Uh, man, there was fake
I love.
poinsettias outside. I could have used those.
You could have used those. It's okay. Your photo turned out great.
Yeah, you know what it did. It really did. So, photo number 1 for day 2, we have Sandra's. This one is very more impactful for me
Yeah, I bet.
because that is my grandmother. I'm right there. And the one holding the flowers to the left is my cousin, Kata. So
Yeah, this is a really pretty
if I
picture.
was judge, this would definitely be first place. Biasy, yes, but worth it, also yes.
I
And
think
then
I would actually agree with you. And
so,
I also just like the contrast of the orange flowers against the darker headstone,
mhm.
which also could be Giants colors. But no,
No,
I think
no,
it's
it's definitely Giants colors. I'm just gonna believe that because she was a Giants fan.
there you go. No, I think it's really pretty and sweet.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, I think it'd be my first place as well.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna move on to Christopher's.
Okay. Ow.
Uh, Ow.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
this
cat.
is
I'm sorry. I was looking at the slideshow.
oh, that's okay. This was my animal
Oh, for the
model from
first
the first
competition.
photography challenge.
Just saying this now. If you haven't seen the first competition, the video will be linked down below. So check that out first, and then come back to this.
Good point.
So, so Christopher's. Um,
I really like
I'm gonna
Christopher's.
quote Matthew on this
Okay.
because he told me like because he explained to me his like judging
Mhm.
like why he judged things the way he did. For this one,
Uh-huh.
he saw he's like the flower's nice, but everything else seems like it was about to be a psychedelic journey.
I see that. And I think that is one of the things that makes me like it so much.
Yeah, that is true. For me, like I could see why Matthew like sees it that way. Like everything else is supposed to be kind of blurred out, but the way it is,
Mhm.
it does look like it's about to like zoom in at you. But the flower itself is very peaceful
But
within the
it
chaos.
is, and I like that the colors of the flower are very, very soft, and it looks like he edited the lines in the flower to also be very soft, and I appreciate that, um, continuity. And I also just like the contrast of the dark green leaves to the light pink flower.
I think we just like contrast, you and I,
Yeah, I think so too.
which brings us to the next photo, which is Rachel's. And now this one is like Christopher's, but without the contrast, without the editing. It is true to itself. And probably the
Yeah.
only flower that's blooming in winter.
Yeah, no kidding. But I think it looks really pretty.
It does. I want to say this is
And I think the
probably in
color
her
of the
backyard.
hibiscus really pops. That's nice.
Hibiscus.
That's
I
the
don't know.
national flower of Hawaii. Oh my god, Belle, chill out, dude.
That's perfect. We're in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
No, no, no. The picture behind me tells the truth. This is a
Hawaii.
window.
Really? 'Cause I see some 49er jerseys behind your window.
Depth perception. Really wants attention
Sure.
over there.
I know, she's ridiculous. She was like that's the thing, she started stepping on the keyboard and make me, like, click out of the photo we were looking at. Relax.
But
But
back
yeah, no,
to
I like Rachel's photo a lot. I like the way the color of the hibiscus is really pretty, and I think it really pops
yeah,
nicely.
and that's the thing. It pops, I think, naturally instead of like all the editing that everyone else has done. Unless you did
I
editing,
agree.
then kudos on this because it looks more natural than anything else.
Yeah, I agree.
Which brings us to the next photo, which is Jess's. I love the bee. The bee is nice.
The bee is humongous and gives me anxiety, but I think it looks pretty.
It's a bumblebee. They don't hurt you, right?
Those are the ones I'm the most afraid of though, because she's that bee is I think the big ones are like the queen bees, and they used to chase me in my backyard.
Well, queen bees are something else, but bumblebees are pretty harmless, if what I know.
Well, I really actually like the purple color in the flowers as well.
Hmm. Yeah, the bee's just taking its time,
Bees just chilling,
right?
pollinating and whatnot.
Yeah, no, this is something like I would see hanging up, and I could stare at it for a good while.
I mean, there's honestly so much to look at. Like I like that you can see and you can see the green leaves as well, which
I
is nice. There's like a
agree.
lot of layers to this photo, and there's a lot of depth to it, which I like.
I agree.
And
To the second
you can
half
tell
more.
which Belle, oh my god, relax. And you can tell which flowers are closer to you and which ones are farther away.
Right? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
there's
no,
like
I like it a lot.
it's simple but yet complex, is what I would say it
I
is.
agree. There's just so much to look at, but it's not too much, you know, like, it doesn't stress me out because there's so much I have to look at.
Besides the bee.
Yes, but that stresses me out for a different reason, and that I cannot say that I like, that's not it's a good photo.
Yeah, no, no,
I'm
it's
just
just personal reasons.
here to be
That's fair.
exactly.
That's totally fair. So
Thank
that
you.
brings us to my photo, which again is fake flowers, but I made them pop in Lightroom. I made them pop in Lightroom. So I think they
Well,
look
and you also made the background colors pop a lot, which I like. I like the sky in the background, I like the tree, I
thank
like
you.
I really like the pot that's behind your flowers because that has a lot of colors on it too.
Thank you. Yeah, I managed to make those pop. The reflection, that's what I had a reflection because I took the photo from outside the window. So I was able to get the trees in the background
Oh,
due to the reflection, take out the glare, and pop the tree in the sky to make it look
sweet.
like it was behind it. Because if you look to the left, you can see the faucet.
Gotcha. You did a great job on that.
Thank you. I wish everyone else agreed. We'll get to the point system in a bit.
Yikes. He's not bitter at all, everybody. Don't worry.
Trust me, I'm gonna get bitter at the end.
Yikes. Okay.
Now,
Girl. Chill.
your photo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. We haven't gone over that.
This is gonna be a long one. We might speed up like as we go along. We're gonna figure out how to like speed this up. So the less we
Yeah.
talk, the closer we are to finding out who the winner is.
True.
But this wouldn't be an
True.
award show without
You and me
talking.
talking.
Yeah, no, I would say without awarding, but like, wait a minute. You definitely won this photo because it's just so. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Are you frozen or are you not helping me? You're frozen. Gosh, dang, what's the word?
I'm just not helping you because I have no idea what word you're looking for.
I don't even know. I'm truly blanked out. It is late.
It is late for you, so
Uh, but other words I could think of. It is a nice photo. It is a
thank
lovely
you.
photo. It
Thank
is
you.
the keyword I'm looking for isn't popping in my head, but I love the colors popping. I love the pink
That's
dress
okay.
that she's wearing, and her
Thank
nails
you.
are matching, which is nice.
Thank you.
So it helps the flowers kind of stand out.
Appreciate your attention to detail.
Yep, and I think the judges did as well because looking at it, again, points will be on the board. But day two for Edgar and Matthew, you won first place for that. As for Amanda's, you got second place. So this one was an amazing photo.
Sweet, thank you so much.
But to streamline through everything, so for day two, and this is all of Matthew's scores. Um, Sandra got third place. Christopher got second place. Rachel got fourth place. Jess got wait, hold on. Sorry, backwards editing. Got fifth place. I got sixth place, and you got first.
Sweet.
As for Edgar's, Sandra got second place. Chris got last place. Rachel got fifth. Jess got third. I got fourth, and you got first. For Amanda's day two, Sandra got first. Chris got third. Rachel got sixth. Jess got fifth. I got fourth, and you got second.
Yeah.
That making sense to everyone? The total score is also going to be down below, so you'll know where everyone's total is at, and you can see how some people are taking a lead and some people are falling behind. But don't worry, it does come down to the wire,
Cool. Good to know.
which moves us to day three.
Does move us to
And
day 3.
the book one was fun. For me, it was a bit challenging because if you look at me, only one of those is an actual fiction book. Two, one, no, two graphic novels, a
Okay,
film study, and then oh, the other one's a short story. But so close enough.
sweet. I really like the colors in yours. Is that the first one that we're looking at?
No, so the order will always be
Okay.
Sandra, Chris, Rachel, Jess, me, you.
Okay, cool.
So again, we're gonna try to pick things up. We're gonna go really quickly. We'll say like one thing for each photo. Looking at Sandra's, I love the Christmas thing that's still going on.
Me too. I was just gonna say, if I could say one sentence about hers, it feels like Christmas, and I love that.
Looking at Christopher's, um, I do love the fact because you can't really tell, but I know that he did this. He went to one of those like library mailboxes that people have in their like front of the yards
Yeah,
where
it's
you
like
leave
it's like leave
books.
one, take one type thing,
Yeah, he
right?
went to one of those and took the picture there. So, like, I love the idea.
Yeah,
Um, I can't
that's being
tell
resourceful.
if his photo is crooked or the post, like the post is actually crooked. But if you look underneath the book, it's driving me crazy, and I'm gonna have to ask him about it. But I just love the idea he went with the initiative.
I agree, and I like the way the book looks. It's very dynamic. I like that he's flipping the pages. I think that's really cool.
Rachel's, besides the Instagram stuff, because she lost the original. Uh,
Mm,
I believe this was her brother's library. Not really. It's a library.
mm,
It's a library. It's like a scholar room. I know what the room is, and it's fun to be in because you feel like you're in like a professor's office. So I love you get that little taste
yeah,
there because like
I
all the
I
books, you could look at it and you know all of those have been read through, probably twice.
yeah, and I like all the little details in it. Like I like the clock that's on the top shelf. I like the on the top shelf, green is my favorite color, and I like the green books, it's like a pop of color, 'cause there's a lot of, like, browns and whites and beiges because it's a bookshelf, but I really like the green. I don't even know how to say that word.
Green color.
The Ayn Rand
Oh,
reader,
you're trying to
whatever
read the
book
book.
that is.
I think that's the
Yeah.
author.
Well, I really liked. Oh, yeah, 'cause there's a few of those.
Yeah.
I think the name of it, I think, is the
The
Ayn
name
Rand
of
reader,
that
but I like
author.
that book. Hard to say, but I love that book because it just pops out as a really strong piece of color to me.
Again, contrasting. That's what we love.
Yeah,
Moving on to the next one. Love the heart. Love that there's more.
me
I
too.
believe there's more books in the background as well.
Mhm, I think so too. Yeah, very artsy.
Mine's we already talked about. It's very simple. The colors pop. That's about it. But I do want to point out that someone on Instagram actually messaged me talking
Are
about Darth Plagueis,
too.
and we've been talking Star Wars for the most part since. So this photo helped me,
Nice,
not really helped me, but strike the conversation with someone, which was fun.
nice.
Yours, I want to know what book is this and how much worse can it get? We're not sure, Larry chimed in, but probably in the millions. I keep, because that's the first thing that popped out to me. And I'm like, what book is this?
This is Barack Obama's book, actually. I got it as a Christmas gift. I actually haven't started reading it yet, but I popped it open because
Oh, so this
I
is
wanted.
nonfiction. How worse did it
Correct.
get? Oh God,
I haven't read it yet. I haven't
America,
read it
what have
yet.
we done? Wait, you haven't
That
read
we
it yet?
put poor Barack Obama under. I'll get to read all about it, and I'll let you know.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Before we move on, I gotta say the scores. So for Matthew's
right.
scoring, day 3. Um, I'm switching this up each time how I read the scores, but in first place on Matthew's scoring for day 3 was Jess. Yeah, no, Jess. Sorry. I again, like really quickly, I'm gonna cut this out. I'll show Jessica how like my notes are, just like the kind of everywhere. Oops, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I can see why that'd be confusing to read.
Yeah. So Jess for Matthew got first. Second went to Sandra. Third went to me. Uh, fourth went to Rachel. Sixth went to Christopher. And surprisingly, last went to yours.
That's
But again,
okay. This
that's
actually
Matthew's
wasn't my
presence.
favorite. That's okay.
I would have given you a higher vote only because of that Larry quote. And I'm curious who Larry is in reality.
Well, I'll find out and I'll let you
Is
know.
it
He's
Larry
probably
King?
some sort of like.
Oh, I hope it's Larry
Maybe.
King.
It could be Larry King. It's probably either Larry King or maybe some sort of, like, advisor that was on his staff or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's not as cool. But for Edgar's voting,
I'll text you as soon as I find out.
perfect. Thank you. If she texts me before I finish editing this, I will put it underneath. But if not, then you guys can find out on your own. So for Edgar's voting, day 3, first place went to Christopher. Second place went to me. I think that was a little bit of bias because all the books I own, he likes too.
That's fair.
uh, third place went to Jess. Fourth place went to Rachel. Fifth place went to Sandra, and then last place went to yours. In Amanda's voting, day 3,
And I'm not on this one.
don't worry. Surprisingly, I got first place. I'm genuinely surprised, but very thankful.
I'm not surprised. It's a great photo.
It is. But compared to everyone else's, I didn't think I stood a chance.
Oh,
Um,
for sure.
second place went to Christopher. Third place went to Jess. Fourth place went to you. Fifth place went to Rachel, and last place went to Sandra. And
Yes.
totals are right here. This race is, you can see who's where. Math is in my head.
I wish
Day.
I could see
I
where
know.
who is or yeah, where everyone is.
You'll know the final
I'm
scores at
lost.
least. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Day for flags. This one I had the most fun with, and this is where my gripe with Matthew comes in.
Oh, okay. I'm excited to hear about it.
Okay. I'll get there when we get to my photo, but Flag Day. Move to Sandra's photo. This is indeed a picture of a picture, but I do want to clarify for everyone that the picture of the picture is a picture she did take for her photography class she took last year, I believe. So this is still her picture of her picture, and the flags are there in the grill. So I love the creativity, and I love the loopholeness.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like it's in a photo album, but which actually makes it kinda nice because I like there's still layers to it because you can see it. I don't know what this is called, but, like, in a photo album where, like, the outside, you can see it, like, kinda go in, you can see that there's depth to the photo, even though it's a photo of a photo.
Hmm.
And I also like that it's kinda crooked and, like, the ends are cut off. I like that.
And I don't think it was like that in Instagram. I like it kind of better this way, the way it's like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Because like you said, on the Instagram one, it looks a little bit more grainy. I don't know if like they use the filter or anything, but I do love it like
Mhm.
this. Even if it is a picture of a picture, it's a lovely picture of a lovely picture.
I agree.
And then moving on to Christopher's. Love how he was able to just take away everything but the colors of the Nicaraguan flag. I hope I pronounced that correctly. The only gripe
No,
I
I
have
love this
with it
one.
is like the way it's blowing, and he says this too, is that it kind of knocks out the symbol of the flag. He wished he got
Yeah.
that in frame. And that's the only thing like gripe wise. But everything else is really nice.
I feel like Christopher well, on the
You might want to
one,
start
I feel like he
dancing.
went around to a lot of different spots in Benicia for
Okay,
his
no, okay, you got the main part about that. Okay, cool. Yes, he did go around to a lot of parts.
yeah, and I
His
appreciate that.
his idea, because I'm gonna say this now. He knowing he was a part of this second challenge a week before, he watched tutorial after tutorial, downloaded not downloaded, but
Mhm.
set presets after presets. He went all in for this. He dedicated a week in advance. He didn't know what the theme was, but he was prepared for literally anything that was going to throw at him, and he wasn't even going to do what I do, which is take photos at home. But I work here and there. I don't really have a job, but you know what? That's besides the
That's
point.
fair.
He dedicated the week to at least going out for an hour to go somewhere, no matter where it may be in well our hometown, and take a photo. So kudos for him for
I
doing that.
appreciate how dedicated he was.
I want to say too dedicated, but I mean it's working.
Yeah, it's shown in the results.
It is. It so very much is. Moving on to Rachel's photo, and I just want to say it's very nice how everything's kind of laid out. And I'm
Mhm.
curious, she was just walking by, saw it, or like was driving by, saw it, stopped, took a photo. But it just seems is that my computer? Is
I
that
just zoomed in on the little, like, uh, note card. It says, "These are antiques. Please treat them with respect. Do not
oh I
touch."
didn't even
So I
read
wonder
that.
if it was, like, on display. I wonder if it was on display somewhere.
Either way, it worked. It worked out for her. I don't know um
I feel like I'm at, like, a
where
4th of July parade or something, you know?
right? You get that feeling of how nice like everything is. Because,
Mhm.
like you said, like I didn't read that, but the antique is just nicely prepared for the picture already.
I agree.
Next one is Jess's photo.
Mm. I really like this one. I like that there's something else in the forefront of the photo. It's not all just the flag, which I feel like she does on a lot of her photos where it's like she takes a lot of creative liberties with it, like the book one. It's not just a book. The pages are making a heart. I want to say she did that with her architecture one too that I like that it wasn't just a building. Like she found one with like a really cool mural on the side. So I really appreciate that she kinda goes the extra mile in finding different things to make her photos more creative and unusual, and so I like that it wasn't just of the flag close up, like, there's trees in it, there's leaves in it, you can see the grass from where she took it,
A
and
lot of
I like the
depth in
green.
her photos. That's what I like about all her photos. The ones that do have the depth,
Yeah,
like the B one. There's so much more than just the subject or the theme of the day.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
My photo. Um, Now that I'm able to speak again, so these flags are Matthews. I took them outside and I took a picture with the sunset. I did some color
Oh,
correcting,
this is where the comes in?
and everything worked out so great until Matthew was judging and he realized, hey, I took his flags without permission. Hey, I don't like this, Matthew said. I'm going to vote against it, which
Wow.
is fair.
This is the first time Matthew's ever really been biased when judging photos, I think.
And it's not biased for someone, it's biased against, and it's
Against,
me.
which is a bummer because this is a really pretty picture.
Thank you. This one I think is my favorite. Uh, yeah, no, I think this one's my favorite out of all of them.
I mean,
Just
it's really nice. I like the shade of the sky behind it. I like that the sun's poking through the flags. I like all the different colors that are in it, and I also just think that miniature flags are really cute, so I love that about it.
I like to thank Matthew for letting me use his flags without knowing. But lessons learned for me. And
Ask people's permission, especially when they're gonna be judging it.
look,
Ask permission.
lessons learned. As for your photo, I love it's to the point. The
It
colors
really
of the
is.
flag are popping. Everything else is like put aside. As for the sky, I mean, the pole. But it's just
Yeah,
it's to the point.
thank you. It's really what I tried to go for here.
Mhm. Where was that, by the way?
That was in Long Beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I love just windy day. It's actually blowing, so it was easier to take the photo instead of it just being like down to the pole.
that was why I had to travel outside of where I'm living.
Hmm.
It was not a windy day here, so I wanted to go find some other spots where hopefully there was some dynamic things happening with some flags.
Nice. So Matthew's votes for day 4. In first place, yours. In
Thank you,
second
Matthew.
place, Rachel's. In third place, Christopher. In fourth place, did I say fourth place? No, Christopher's third. In fourth place, Jess. In fifth place, because I stole, me. In last, Sandra's. For Edgar's
All
voting,
right.
day 4, first place went to me. Second place went to Sandra's. Third place went to you. Fourth place went to Christopher. Fifth place went to Rachel. And sixth place went to Jess. For Amanda's, first place went to Christopher. Second place went to you. Third place went to me. Fourth place went to Jess. Ooh, I could hear my echo. That's not good. Not echo, but like a sketchy, not a sketchy echo, scratchy. No, jeez,
Mm.
I'm gonna have to edit. Fifth place went to Rachel, and sixth place went to Sandra. So we're almost a little around halfway done.
Yeah, we just got to about halfway done.
You're looking at the points total. You're wondering, oh, is this becoming a landslide? It's not. Trust me. And if it's not a
Who would it
landslide,
be a landslide for?
day
Okay,
5, gold. This one going in, I knew what I wanted to do and I did it. I could have done it better, but I'm so proud of it either way.
good.
Going on to Sandra's. I love the gold within the gold within the gold. By like the gold
It's like
frame,
Goldception.
right? You got the gold frame, you got the gold tassel?
Yeah.
No, no, what the honor thing. Is that's not a tassel. What is it?
Oh, I don't know what that's called. I
Well, the
wore
honor
one
thing.
and I don't know what it's called.
I know,
I don't
right?
know, the thing you wear around your neck when you
Yeah, and
graduate.
then on
So,
and the tassel, the little 20 symbol is gold.
I was gonna say, is this hers?
Yeah, she just graduated uh about a couple months ago, December 2020. So congratulations. Also, Christopher also graduated. He graduated his master's. Sandra graduated in
I was
her.
gonna say, didn't Christopher graduate from the same school? This is USF, right?
Yes. I'm trying to remember what Sandra graduated. Like I want to say it's a bachelor of science, right? I'm wrong. Am I?
I mean,
I
I don't
mean,
know the answer, so I will believe anything you tell me.
awesome. It's everything. Moving on to Christopher's. He got super creative here today.
I love Christopher's for this day. It looks a like an ad you would see in a magazine for, like, a cologne or something.
Yeah, me and Matthew thought because we both saw it at a distance that it was like a trophy. Like he got
Yeah.
like a miniature trophy, but like up close, it is an ad. It is a genuine ad. But he really went all out this one. This one he didn't go out. This one was in his room
This? Okay.
with a screen
Oh,
monitor and a mirror.
I love it. It's so cool.
Rachel's is one of those where I love the simplicity of it because nothing's really
Yeah.
edited that I can tell, but it's
Yeah.
still gold.
Yeah, when Amanda judged it, she said, she's like, "It's not anything crazy, but it looks like something you'd see in, like, a vintage store or something like that," and that was why she really liked it.
It's something you feel like you would walk past in someone's home or, like you said, a vintage store.
And I like the yeah, I like the detail on the frame a lot too.
For just this photo, I love the like not condensation. Yeah, I would say condensation. The water.
Yeah,
I
yeah, condensation. Yeah.
Right? It makes you feel that it's
Again,
cozy inside where the tree is. You got your hot chocolate. I believe those are cookies.
yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
outside
looks like
like
it.
8 in and now I'm feeling cold.
Again, feels like Christmas on a rainy day, which
Right?
is a cozy feeling.
It is. It's so nice, and I want to be inside.
Yeah. Well,
Mine,
you are. You're in Hawaii right now, actually,
yeah.
so
No, what? It's pretty warm over here. I'm starting to get a little hot. I'm gonna get what?
mhm.
What's a Hawaiian drink? Or
Mai Tai or something.
Mai Tai. I almost said Maui Tai. I don't know.
That's a
Uh,
cute name for it.
that would be. My picture. This is the only picture this time around where I used Photoshop to put in the blue sky behind it. So I took this on some fake turf with my house as the background. I replaced my house with the sky. Middle left, you could see the grass wasn't firming that well, but it is what it
Mm,
is. I got my red and gold. This is what I wanted from the get go when we announced we were going to do gold, and I did it. So I'm proud.
you did do it. It looks really nice.
Yours, if I'm okay to say this, I know you did this last minute, but I still really like it.
Thank you. Yeah, not much to say about this one. I just took it on a blanket.
Oh,
I
that's
got
a
all my gold jewelry
blanket.
out.
I thought that was one
Yeah,
of those cloths that you have in like a secure casing.
I wish I had one of those. No, it's literally the blanket that's on top of my bed.
Oh, interesting.
Like fuzzy, so it's kind of reflective. So I can see how you thought that that's what that was.
Hmm. And as we're moving along, Matthew's day five, first place went to Christopher. Second place went to Jess.
Nice.
Third place went to Sandra. Fourth place went to you. Fifth place went to Rachel, and last place went to me. Edgar's day
Is he still
five.
carrying part of that grudge with him?
No, I don't think he cared for my Photoshop skills. He didn't care for my Photoshop skills in challenge number one when I was trying to do the ghost hands on the piano. So either I gotta up my Photoshop skills or not do it if he's the judge.
Okay. All right.
Day five for Edgar voting first place, Christopher second place, Jess third place, Sandra fifth place, no, fourth place, Rachel, fifth place me, and then last place you.
Okay.
Amanda's day five, first place, um, Sandra, second place, Rachel, uh, third place, Jess, fourth place, you, fifth place, Chris, last place, me. Day six,
Oh,
portrait.
yes.
Gonna go right in. Sandra's, I love it. That is my cousin Kata, and Matthew loved this one too. It's just we called it Mondays.
That's good.
Again, black and
Yeah,
white.
I love that she's
It's so
like,
nice.
and I love that she's a small child holding a coffee cup, and I think that's hilarious.
Just days like, oh god, I gotta wake up.
Like, it looks like she's about to go to work, but she's a child, so it's quite funny, and I like her leopard print pajamas. Those are really cute.
Mhm. It's such a fun photo.
Yeah,
Moving on to Christopher's. This one's like a postcard type of photo, but I still love it. I love the depth
yeah.
that he has. I love the colors that like changes as like he kind of go further along as compared to close. Oh yeah, the ducks. The ducks are
You know,
nice.
stronger sky above.
What was that?
The ducks are nice. Did you hear what I said about the water being reflective?
Nope, but I do now. So the water was nicely
Okay.
reflected.
Well, I just meant like you can basically see the sky on the water. You can see the boats perfectly reflected, which I appreciate.
Moving on to Rachel's gato. That is
This one
Yona the
is
cat.
hilarious.
I believe this was last minute. I could be wrong, but I just love how it's just so zoom in and the cat's just in a judging look. Like, why are you doing this?
I mean, this is kind of a meme, really.
It is.
The cat looks like she's about to rip somebody's face off, and I appreciate that.
Moving on to Jess's. And she proved my point because I was thinking of changing today to self portraits so people could see who the contestants are, but we left it as portraits. But just proved my point that it is possible to do a self portrait today.
It is. And I feel like this is really the most editing she's done so far.
Like, there's no death. It's straightforward. It's her. She's front and center multiple times. Let's see, one, two, three, and then two halves. So that's four.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have Kieran. And I want to. Oh, the light died. Hello, everyone. I'm in darkness. But the show must go on. I feel like that's like the stage. People's like flickering lights. Like, you got to go home. Perfect.
But
Kieran,
no, I said I
lovely
love her
morning.
background. Kieran looks fabulous.
It was so bright
Hmm?
that my camera, I had to lower the ISO down all the way to 50 because of how bright that morning was. I was
Hmm.
afraid everything was just overexposed. So luckily in editing, I was able to bring things down. The sky still overexposed, but everything else I was able to kind of like fine tune, which was amazing. And thank
I
you,
love the
Kieran,
boats in
again.
the
I hope you're
background too.
watching. Moving on to yours, the pug.
Yes. You know, I
I
took
really
pictures
just
of
want
a
to
lot of
pet him or
animals
her right
in the
now.
house. He's a cutie. The thing is, he's like blind and deaf, so it's kind of hard to get him to like sit and chill. I don't
You
know why I
managed.
really wanted to take a picture of him. I took a picture of almost all the animals in the house,
Weren't you trying to take
and
a picture of him in the first challenge for animal?
no, I was trying to take a picture of our black cat for that one, and it turned out that he
That's
was just not
right.
very photogenic.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know why. I like from the beginning, I was like, I want to take a picture of Brucey, even though he's objectively the ugliest animal in the house. I still just
Oh,
wanted to use him.
he's
I'm not quite sure
adorable.
why.
He just needs a little good pat on the head. That's
I
what he
think he's
needs.
adorable. I agree with you.
Oh.
I agree.
And to the judging, Matthew, day 6. I feel like Mr. Krabs in the SpongeBob episode where he's just like hitting the bell, just day 27. But we're on to day 6. Matthew scoring in first place, Sandra. Second place, Christopher. Third place, me. Fourth place, Jess. Fifth place, you. And sixth place, Rachel. Edgar scoring. First place, Sandra. Second place, me. Third place, Jess. Fourth place, you. Um, fifth place, Rachel. And last place, Christopher. Amanda's first place, Sandra. Second place, Rachel. Third place, you. Ooh. Fourth place, me. Fifth place, Jess. And last place, Christopher. Things are heating up. We're on to the final day. Hands or hand.
All right.
Either
Hands.
hands. On to Sandra's and Kata again at the ballpark. Oh, look,
Okay,
the
so
building is there.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, to the left of her,
So
that same building.
I think you can tell there are people in the stands. So we do know this photo is probably for everything, but at the same time, I never said the photo had to be taken day of. It's probably like intended to be,
I
but
thought that was one of the rules.
it wasn't. I never wrote it down. I will for the next time.
Okay,
So that's why I said loopholes. So I admired the hard work of working around my rules. I'm going to clear things up for the next challenge. I still love the photo either way.
same.
Christopher's last minute, but it worked out. The only thing I would have to say is the shadows, and he noticed this too on his two fingers. But everything else is nice. I love the lens flare. I love you can see the fingerprints of the piano. You can tell it's been used a lot. He's learning, and he's getting really
Yeah,
good at it.
nice. Yeah, that's a great photo, and I like that it's in black and white.
I think he did black and white because he didn't have time for editing. Because he literally did this last minute.
Okay, I can relate to that.
Rachel's photo. Love the heart. Love the simplicity. I believe this is an
Yeah,
Instagram filter, but I still like it.
yeah, I think so for the stories.
hmm
But yeah, it's a very sweet photo. I
It
like it.
is.
I like the
It's very.
creativity.
I think I like simple photos, or very in-depth photos. You gotta
Yeah,
go with the extremes if we're judges,
I said there's no in between with what you like for photos.
right? I like all the photos. What am I saying?
Yeah,
Next one is Kata again in
same.
her hands, and I want to know: is this like a snow cone sponge? I mean, snow cone ice cream sponge, because that's
I mean,
really cool.
it looks like a loofah. It might be attached to like a stick. I don't know.
No, but like the way it looks like one of those waffle cones. So I'm wondering if this is like an
Oh,
ice
you're
cream.
right.
What are these things called? You said loafas?
A loofah. Yeah,
Loofah. I did not know that was their names. I just called it sponge. Uh,
that's
they're
what
not. They're not
they're
really a
called.
sponge, but loofahs. Got it. Good to know. Yeah, I think that's like an
But
ice.
it does look like an ice cream cone.
Yes, I need to know this. Please comment below. I mean, you can text me, but please comment below. I need comments. My photo. This one was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
her little child hands are so cute.
Oh yeah,
I
yes.
love your photo.
This was my
This
dad's
one's so
idea because
good.
I wanted to use my dad like gardening something. He's like, "Oh, we could do this." I'm like, "Okay, you know what? You do what you want to do. I'm gonna take a photo of it." So this was a lot of fun doing it because he
Yeah,
wanted to
it's
hear us
I
talk
love
about
it.
the.
I love all the colors.
Thank you. My dad wanted to know about the challenge. He wanted us to tell him like what the day is, what we're doing, what's our plan, and he wanted to be like he wanted to be a part of it by just knowing. I'm like, okay, how about last day? Let's actually. I wanted to make him a part of it, so this was a lot of fun doing it with him.
Sweet.
And then yours, again, simplicity at its finest.
Thank you so much.
Also, her skin is super
I
clear. I don't know if you
appreciate it.
edited anything, but I just want to say her skin is really nice and clear.
I didn't edit her skin, so her skin just looks lovely all the time.
Nice. I see. Is she behind the camera because you keep? I noticed you were looking up.
Yeah, yeah. You but yeah, no, and I just kind of color corrected it a little bit because I wanted the blue on the sky to pop a little bit.
That's the like seems like the only thing you did, and I like that how it does pop, but the focus is still
Thank
like
you.
just on her.
Thank you.
But that concludes all the photos. Please comment down below which ones
Alrighty.
were your favorites, and we will do the final day of judging right now. Day 7,
All
me.
right.
First place, yours. Second place, Jess's. Third
Sweet.
place, Sandra's. Fourth place, me. Fifth place, Christopher. Sixth place, Rachel. First place, Christopher. Second place, me. Third place, Jess. Fourth place, you. Fifth place, Sandra, and sixth place, Rachel. Amanda scoring for day 7. First place, you. Second place, there we go. Rachel. Third place, Christopher. Fourth place, me. Fifth place, Jess, and last place, Sandra. And as you can tell down below, we have a winner.
I cannot
Uh,
tell down below.
I know. I'm building the suspense up for you only at this point.
Well,
So
that's rude, but okay.
you know what, whatever. But in third place, we not third place, second place. In second place is with 81 points, Jessica. Congratulations in second place. I know you didn't
Woo!
go back to back, but still, that's really well done.
Thank you.
In sixth place with 51 points, we have Rachel. Look, competition was tough. We loved the photos. Judging, I don't know. You could gripe with them.
Yeah,
Don't gripe
no.
with us. In fourth place with 71 points, we have me. And I went down. I went from second place last time out of 2 to fifth place out of 6. I need to work on going out more. I think that's what I'm going to take away from this.
Well, I mean, I think a big part of this with the judging, I think it shows you that a lot of it is just like what the judges personally like. Because, everyone was all over the place
You're right. The only thing I should come away
with
from this
with which
is to
photos they
appease
like.
Matthew.
Maybe not take his stuff without asking. Maybe that's the biggest
That
lesson
is
here.
the biggest key, and not Photoshop poorly, because that's what I got docked down last time in challenge number 1.
All right. Maybe just watch some Photoshop tutorials or something,
Now I like
or
going
just
in blind, so I'm
avoid.
actually getting a lot better with
Okay.
Lightroom.
Oh yeah, no, Lightroom's my favorite.
In fourth place, we have at 75 points, Jess. In now we have between Christopher and Sandra for first and third place. Coming first, winning this whole competition, winning this trophy that's right here down below, clip arted onto this video with 85 points. And I gotta say this quietly because he's upstairs. He's Christopher. Applause is being edited in. Jessica, you can scream as loud as you want, but I gotta say quiet.
Okay, I won't scream that loud, but good
But
for
I
him. I'm happy for
will
him.
bring my mic closer.
Okay.
This is a cheap $20 mic, but it's doing pretty well. Christopher, congratulations on winning the second challenge. You put a lot of hard work into this. I know that. You dedicated a lot of time into watching those tutorials, into setting those presets, to going to what you liked, to going out every day, except for 2 days, to just like making sure that you were at least being a part of this competition. And I appreciate that. I know your goal was to at least get in the running of third place, but dude, you won all the way, and I'm proud of you. So congratulations.
Very nice. Proud of you, Christopher. Good job.
Yep, I was more
He's
jealous
he's
when I
proved
wrote down the
himself.
score on the piece of paper, so I'm glad I came up with the speech.
He's proved himself a worthy adversary.
He
I
has, and he
mean,
shot everything on
and the
iPhone.
fact that he took all of his. I was just gonna say the fact that he took all of his photos on an iPhone, and you and I have pretty fancy cameras, and I guess that goes to show you that it doesn't really matter what you're taking the picture with, as long as what's in the photo is good.
Yep, and the dedication. So kudos for that.
Yeah,
But I can't wait for the
absolutely.
next one because now I have the iPhone 12 Pro.
That is true. So you would take photos on that instead of your camera for the next challenge?
I think I'm gonna do a little bit of both when we do it. Because I still gotta get used to that camera, but I love my camera. Um, again, it is more what I take a photo of,
Mhm.
and I think it's going in. I know the competition is gonna get probably more intense from here on out. Um, so going in, gonna try to win it next time because you have a trophy, Christopher has a trophy.
All right.
I know me, Rachel, Sandra just aren't going home with the trophy, but this is going to be my third running in a row. I gotta look good. I gotta at least try to get second again,
All right.
even though second place was out of 2.
Hey, you didn't have to. I mean, I guess if they've seen the first one, they know that already, but you didn't have to put that in there.
No, no. I
Second
mean,
place is
they
second
should have
place.
watched it. If you haven't yet, I would recommend it.
Me too.
So thank you so much for
That was
joining. Oh, sorry. All right, go for it.
no, I was just gonna say that was a very close competition too, because it was a lot of them came down to the wire.
Oh yeah. Wait. Hold up. Sandra, you finished with a total of 78 points. Congrats on third place.
Very nice.
Really proud of everyone,
Good job,
honestly.
Sandra. Yeah,
This was a lot of fun. It did come down to the wire, believe it or not, unless you're doing the math at home. Believe it. Uh, so thank you everyone for competing in it. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for everyone who, if you were on Instagram, you were following along. Thank you for viewing the photos. Um, if you'd like to be a part of the third competition, be on the lookout. We don't know when we're going to do it, and we're going to talk about what we plan on doing that's different because we want to keep things um, kind of updated. So this is going to be down the line, but this was a lot of fun doing the second challenge, and I can't wait to do the next one. You got any closing thoughts, Jessica?
this was a lovely challenge. I enjoyed it, and congratulations to Christopher and everybody who participated.
Yes. Thank you, and thank you. So that concludes the second challenge. Till next time. Oh wait, before till next time, if you aren't following us on Instagram, you can follow me at Mr. Details 707. I'm private, but I will unlock you unless I don't. Then that's on you. Uh, I have to say that because I do like not allow people in sometimes. Just
That's
so you
fair.
can follow.
If you look sketchy, he's not gonna let you follow.
If you look like a bot,
So
I'm not
don't be
gonna
a
let
bot,
you.
be a real person. Yeah,
Don't try to sell me something, unless it's actually something I'm
fair
interested
enough.
in. Then maybe. Um, you can follow Jessica at sourdough J Rod, correct?
Sourdough J Rod.
Awesome. Um, if everyone else wants to be followed, because I don't know, I don't have permission to say their follows. They could comment down below if they wanted to. Um, I think that's about it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Look out for more videos on this channel. I also do podcasting, short films, and let's plays. Let's plays are kind of taking over this challenge because they're microphone. They're easy to do. Right now, currently there's Battlefront series. I think if this video comes out the week of we're recording this, then there's Battlefront 2 out. If it's the week after, then right now it's Sports Week, leading up to the Super Bowl. And then in the future, we doing stuff with Jessica since she has a Switch now. And if you want to see more of Jess, links will be down below of us playing Battleship, Checkers, and Go Fish, and also a
Yeah.
short film we did together and cooking decorating. That was a lot of fun. If you were there for the Christmas
Yes.
marathon, if you weren't, I do highly recommend it. Everything will be down below. So now I will say till next time. Bye bye.